The year 2025 has ushered in significant shifts in U.S. immigration policy, primarily driven by the Trump administration's return to office. Through a series of executive orders, legislative proposals, and administrative actions, the landscape for immigrants, both documented and undocumented, has changed markedly. These developments have introduced new challenges and uncertainties for individuals navigating the U.S. immigration system. This video outlines the top 10 immigration changes in 2025 that could impact your legal status, application processes, and daily life in the United States. 1. Attempt to end birthright citizenship. On January 20, 2025, President Trump signed Executive Order 14,160, titled, Protecting the Meaning and Value of American Citizenship, aiming to end birthright citizenship for children born in the U.S. to non-citizen parents, including those on temporary visas or undocumented immigrants. The order targeted children born on or after February 19, 2025. However, multiple federal courts have blocked its implementation, citing constitutional concerns under the 14th Amendment. 2. Revocation of Temporary Protected Status, TPS, for Venezuelans. The Trump administration has moved to revoke TPS for approximately 600,000 Venezuelans residing in the U.S., a protection initially expanded under the Biden administration in 2021. The administration filed an emergency appeal to the Supreme Court seeking permission to terminate TPS, arguing that maintaining it interferes with executive control over immigration and foreign policy. A federal judge previously blocked this effort, citing potential racial discrimination and economic harm. 3. Increased deportations and detentions funded by new tax bill. House Republicans have proposed allocating billions of dollars to support President Trump's aggressive immigration policies as part of a massive tax reform package. The proposal includes $46.5 billion to expand the U.S.-Mexico border wall, funding for thousands of new Border Patrol and Customs officers, and harsh new fees on asylum seekers and immigration applicants. The plan also targets the deportation of 1 million immigrants annually and expansion of detention facilities to hold up to 100,000 individuals, including families and children. 4. Suspension of refugee admissions. The Trump administration issued an executive order suspending refugee admissions beginning January 27, 2025. While individual refugees may still be admitted on a case-by-case basis if deemed in the national interest and not a security threat, this policy represents a dramatic shift in the U.S.'s approach to refugee resettlement. 5. Enhanced scrutiny of student visas. The administration has abruptly canceled hundreds of student visas and revoked thousands of legal statuses of foreign students in the middle of the academic year. Representative Pramila Jayapal has demanded answers regarding these actions, criticizing them as a broad-based attack on student visa holders. The sudden enforcement has created significant uncertainty and disruption for foreign students and researchers. 6. Expansion of expedited removal and sanctuary city crackdowns. Executive Order 14,159, titled, Protecting the American People Against Invasion, expands the use of expedited removal, allowing for the deportation of individuals without a court hearing. The order also denies federal funding to sanctuary jurisdictions and imposes criminal and civil penalties for immigrants who fail to register as undocumented. It includes significant hiring increases for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, and Customs and Border Protection, CBP, agents. 7. Changes to green card processing. The Trump administration has introduced changes affecting green card applicants, including the end of interview waivers, increased requests for evidence, RFEs, and stricter enforcement of the public charge rule. These changes have led to longer processing times and increased scrutiny of applications. 8. New immigration registration requirements. A new rule requires some immigrants to register with the U.S. government starting April 11, 2025. Many immigrants are already considered registered, including those with a green card, parole status, a work permit, EAD, or who are in immigration court proceedings. However, undocumented individuals may need to consult with a lawyer before taking action. 9. Revised Notice to Appear, NTA, policies. The U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, released new guidelines for issuing notices to appear, NTAs, on February 28, 2025. These changes mean that more applicants may receive NTAs if their immigration benefits are denied, potentially leading to removal proceedings. 10. Legal challenges to use of the Alien Enemies Act. A federal judge ruled against the Trump administration's use of the 1798 Alien Enemies Act to deport Venezuelans from South Texas, stating the president's invocation of the law is unlawful. The administration had cited the act to summarily deport individuals it associated with Venezuelan gangs, claiming they posed an invasion threat. The ruling marks the first permanent injunction against using the act in this manner. The immigration landscape in 2025 has undergone significant changes, with policies affecting various aspects of immigrant life in the U.S. from attempts to end birthright citizenship to increased deportations and changes in visa processing. These developments have introduced new challenges for immigrants. Staying informed and seeking legal counsel when necessary is crucial for navigating this evolving environment.